Alright, today we've got another deck. This is in Boros now, a color combination I don't think I've played on the channel. This is what I'm calling Phyrexian Extinction, a name that refers to when we cast our namesake card, Phyrexian Vindicator, and then have a Star of Extinction that we play after it. Star of Extinction destroys the land, but then does 20 damage to each creature and each planeswalker, so it's a big removal spell. But with a Phyrexian Vindicator on the board, when it would be dealt damage to this way, it deals that damage to another target, like your opponent. So a Star of Extinction will allow you to deal 20 damage to the face, which should be enough to kill somebody. So what are we doing when we're not doing that, you ask? Well, this deck plays a bunch of board wipes, some Haphazard Bombardment strategies in order to pressure our opponent's resources, and just has some targeted removal and an Authority of the Consuls in the early game to slow our opponent down. We also run Strike It Rich, Treasure Map, and Mazemind Tome as some sort of card advantage and acceleration. And there are, the normal lands package, including some Valakut Awakenings in order to draw into what we want. This deck's pretty simple. We're also running 3 copies of ELESH NORN, Mother of Machines, the new ELESH NORN from Phyrexia 1. And this basically just doubles up on your ETBs and will negate your opponent's ETBs. So for things such as, where is it? There is a Scryland, the Temple of Triumphs. Those will double up. They're like Authority of the Consuls. This will double up. And I believe that's it. So we get like a little bit of side advantage out of this, which is cool. Yeah, there's not much to say with this deck. It's just kind of control the board until we get to do our combo. We'll see if we can hold off the opponents today. Let's do it. Alright, so we're starting off in the play queue today, just to test things out. We'll move to ranked if the games start going well. For now, we're sat with a hand that doesn't really do anything in the early game, so I'll mull it. This is a bit better. We have Phyrexian Vindicator. I will keep this, and I will get rid of the Valakut. Lead on a Sacred Foundry. I'll pay 2 life for it, just to make sure we get this treasure out. We'll have a Phyrexian Vindicator on 4. If they lead with an annoying creature, I have Fateful Absence, otherwise I'm on Mazemind Tome. Trilocera is annoying. I will lead on Mazemind Tome for now, and then probably kill it next turn once they start to grow it. What I could actually do is get Phyrexian Vindicator out here. Next turn. That would be pretty good. A Spirit. Okay, that's worse than Trilocera. Okay. I just have to kill it before it gains Indestructible. That's fine. Do I scry with Mazemind Tome? Let's do it. See what it looks like after this. I think this is going to be too big of a spell. Let's pass. We get a Strike It Rich. I think I'm going to just drop Phyrexian Vindicator now. So now they can't attack, which is good. And I will be scrying at the end of my turn for a land. And I'm debating stopping in my upkeep as well to scry a 3rd time. We'll see though. They're just going to kill it? Can they kill it is the question. Opponent thinking. Alright, so I lose Phyrexian Vindicator. Let's see what happens next. Haphazard Bombardment's not great. Okay. Haphazard Bombardment can eventually get that back at least. I'm going to look for a land here. Would I like to draw a card? I think I'd rather scry. I can use most of my mana this turn. Another Mazemind Tome, not interesting. Let's draw. Hey, got the land. Nice. So I can Authority and Strike It Rich and then hold up Fateful Absence. If I take another 4 here, I'm just okay with that. But I think no matter what, at the end of the turn, I'm going to kill one of these things. War Leader. Okay. That's worth killing instead of any of these things. Because if that attacks, it grows all these and then I die quicker, so I have to kill that. They get to investigate. Okay. Not looking good. I need to draw with Maze Mind Tome. I'll gain some life to stabilize, hopefully. And we do have Tithe. Okay, that's something to do. That will tax their mana. Tithe is a 1-of in this deck. I'm not sure I covered it in the deck tech. That is here just to kind of give us a little bit of this token synergy. Once we have a flipped treasure map, then we can convert Smothering Tithe treasures into... Ooh, opponent gives us a treasure. We can convert these into cards. Okay. See if they go in or if they try to grow their creatures this turn. The beginning of next turn, I'm going to... Oh, I cannot draw a card. Bummer. Interesting. Oh, there's Prosperous Innkeeper, so now it gets tough. All these things get bigger. Take 6 a turn now. So I need one of my board wipes is basically what needs to happen here. Okay, this is something. I still only have 1 turn left. It appears. Let's see what needs to happen. Actually, if they play any creature, it's kind of bad for me. Prosperous Innkeeper will grow everything, plus they already have 9 power. I need them to go right to combat without playing anything. Okay, so I'll just kill a voice. They show lethal. I will show Fatal Absence. Okay. I have enough mana for Star of Extinction now. That would be such a good draw. Ah, crap. Okay. Bummer. We did not have it. Unfortunate. So that is round 1 out of the way. Let's move on to round 2. Okay. 2 3 lands. Treasure Map and Smothering Tithe. We do have an ELESH Norn with a redundant ELESH Norn in this hand. This is not amazing, I will say. But it does have creatures. I'll keep it. We're otherwise pretty low on creatures if we don't have removal, so... And show only white to begin with. I'm probably on Maze Mind Tome looking for lands. Werewolf Pack Leader. Okay. I'll play Tome. Next turn, probably going to need to Fateful Absence something. Just like flash werewolves or something. I'll take another 3 so that I can get Treasure Map going. So if my opponent is on creature-based strategies, then I need to scry with Tome and look for a board wipe. Star of Extinction is what I want. I will additionally scry with Treasure Map. Probably should have done this in the other order, but oh well. Alright, so there's a star. I will drop a land per turn, and then we have Fateful Absence and Treasure Map. Or draw and Treasure Map. Okay, opponent stuck on 2 lands. Probably was on Night Pack Ambusher in hand. Alright, that's round 2. Here we go. Alright, let's give it another try in round 3. We do have Settle the Wreckage, Star of Extinction, if this is indeed a creature-based matchup. We actually have a really good hand if this is a creature-based matchup, aside from not having lands. Alright. We have the ability to kind of stall out here if we need to. I'll play Treasure Map on 2, and then Fateful Absence can be held up. Show me white mana, and it is potentially white weenies, so that's huge for me. Alright, I get a turn 2 Treasure Map. And we'll keep on going. I have a third land, which I'm probably going to use. Okay, so this is some sort of life gain strat. Interesting. So it is just 1/1 life linkers. What do you do with the... I don't know where they go from here. I don't see anything to Fateful Absence right now, so I'm probably on a treasure map scry. If I can get Star of Extinction, this is over. Heliod, I can see where they're going with this. It's probably just Heliod is the whole deal here. Let's go ahead and scry. So a Settle the Wreckage does eat a Heliod. I'll keep a scry out on Temple of Triumph. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to definitely need to do Settle the Wreckage the next time they attack all in. It looks like they will do that anyway. Another Temple. Is that good? So I'll have 5 mana, 3 from Treasure Map. I will be able to get to the Star of Extinction eventually, so I'll probably get rid of this. But I do want to have a Haphazard Bombardment, so I will keep. Okay. See if they try to animate Heliod this turn. Okay, they get a Daxos. Is that going to... That will make Heliod big. Okay, so I want to stop them before they get to combat. Resolve. We're gonna make something bigger. We're making the Healer's Hawk big, so I'd probably kill that with Fateful Absence. They do have Lunarch Veteran now, so even if I kill Healer's Hawk, Heliod is big enough to attack this turn. I'm gonna have to take 1 hit from him. Okay. Let them attack. Okay, so in order to save my life, I'm going to kill the Healer's Hawk. They can give it protection, actually. Oh. Alright. This does hurt a lot more then. Alright, I'll just do my scry now then. Oh, right, I left this on top. Yeah, I do want that. I'm at least progressing my treasure map. Now, I think I'm just going to kill everything because they can play around Settle the Wreckage if they're smart. I actually can't do Star of Extinction this turn. Star of Extinction has to happen next turn. I have a follow-up star after that. The question is, will I need it? And the answer is probably no. Because I have Haphazard Bombardment after that. Okay. Well, let's see how bad they attack into Settle the Wreckage. Wow. Alright. That's huge. So we will exile 5 creatures here unless they can Teferi's Protection their way out. Nice, we got 5 things. Alright. So that's huge, including Heliod. That is a pretty big upside for me. They do get 5 lands out, which I'm going to have to start killing with Haphazard Bombardment. Looks like I can take them entirely off green, or most of the way off of green. Here's Haphazard Bombardment. 1, 2, 3, 4 lands. We'll hope that we hit the dual lands eventually. And yeah, looks like we're doing okay now. Let's see what kind of threats they deploy. The old 1/1 lifelinker. Okay. Now we're somewhat in the driver's seat. I think I'm going to flip treasure map now It's not worth it to Starve Extinction. Do not want Battlefield Forge. There we go. Now next turn I can do something. Alright, we got one of the dual lands. That's huge. Next time they get a Haphazard Bombardment, I'm going to be pretty happy. Be able to draw an additional land this turn through Treasure Cove. Let's do that now rather than later. And now that I have Treasure Cove online, I want to make sure that I'm maintaining all these treasures in my hand. I can cast a star now, but with a 1 damage a turn, I'm not really worried. Okay, bummer. We left the Temple Garden up. Okay, here's a Soul Warden. I'm getting close to wanting to do a Star of Extinction. I think if they play another card, I'm doing it. We've got a Mazemind Tome. I'm going to draw with Treasure Cove first. Got a Valakut. Fortunately, I don't really need it. I'm going to draw another card off of Mazemind Tome. Now we kind of get to work our advantage here. Strike It Rich is great because it makes me treasures for use with Treasure Cove. Then I think I'm just on Strike It Rich here. I want to hold on to my Star of Extinction, so Valakut is not what I want to be doing right now. Okay. We go down to 6. Or around there, depending on if they play another creature or not. Nice, it's another Haphazard Bombardment. I'm going to play this now. With 2 of them, we get more triggers now. Then Valakut, I'll keep as a potential draw spell for later. I'm going to draw something with Treasure Cove on their turn. We'll see what gets destroyed. We get 1 green source. And a white source. Okay. Well, we're limiting their lands. Not that they really have too many expensive things in their deck. A Johnny's Welcome. Okay. I just have to kind of slowly grind them out. Okay. This is potentially a Star of Extinction target. Let's draw a card now. Let's draw another card now. Doomstar. That's better than a Star of Actually, I'd rather play Star of Extinction. Doomscar doesn't really do too much for me now. And this could be the concession, essentially. I will play a land for turn in this card. I can foretell a Doomscar to get a discount later. Could have also done a Strike It Rich play, but nah. Alright. Nice, we cut them off of green. That's pretty good. They're down to just 4 lands. We are constricting. Alright, well, we don't have our out yet, so we gotta start digging for it. Just one of our creatures is all we need. Mazemind Tome. Let's do this Mazemind Tome now. I'll play another Mazemind Tome, and we'll kind of just get these things moving. Eventually they'll be able to gain us life, and we can get out of this life issue that we have here. Make some tokens, and we are sitting pretty here. This cannot be played as a land, right? Okay, yeah. I've already done my land drop for turn. Okay. See what opponent has for us. Looks like they must have some green things stuck in hand. A Gonjo. Here's our ELESH Norn. This is good for us. Let's go ahead and just pass the turn. We can do everything on their end step. Now we get to start attacking in with ELESH Norn. Yeah, and ELESH Norn actually does completely nerf all their ETB strategies, so they have to find removal now. Let's go ahead and start drawing with these. We'll just blindly draw with all of them. We gained 4 life, and now we're looking pretty good. Draw a land. Draw a Mazemind Tome, and with 30 cards left in deck, hopefully we get some more of our creatures out of here. I mean, if we can draw into a Phyrexian Vindicator, we're good. So I think the plan is to just kind of draw until we can do that. Swing in ELESH NORN. Arch of Orazka. We have another Maze Mine Tome. Now holding the Valakut Awakenings has been a good call. I will try to draw for my Vindicator. No such Vindicator, sadly. I can Valakut Awakening one more time. Getting rid of all of these things. They're pretty low on mana, so I don't really need to do this yet. I'd rather have... I don't really know how I'd want to have this. Probably Wrath first, then Haphazard, then Fateful Absences. Alright, we finally got the Phyrexian Vindicator. Alright, next turn's gonna be good. Okay. Here is Vindicator. Now, annoyingly enough, we need another 10 damage on them. 29. I will play a Rooftop Retreat. Get another Vindicator, and now they're dead. And just not close enough to play Star of Extinction this turn. Okay. If they pass back, they're dead. Oh, darn. We didn't get to do it, but we had it in hand with Star of Extinction. How many mana were we off? We were just a single mana off. Bummer. Alright, well, we essentially won that game by combo. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, we're here in round 4. We have the Phyrexian Vindicator, we have a Doomscar, and the ability to cast a Doomscar. Then there's a Haphazard Bombardment if we get that far. Okay, we'll lead on the plains, I think. Is that a good idea? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. This is Yorion ETB stuff. Interesting. Let's foretell a Doomscar. Alright. Whenever one or more creatures enters the battlefield, okay. The question is, do we run it out now in Doomscar? My turn 4 is to play nothing. I think I give them a card here. Then I'll be able to Doomscar after playing my 4th mana, and then the turn after it's either Phyrexian Vindicator or ELESH NORN. And then after that, Haphazard Bombardment if I get lucky with draws. Okay. See what they reveal. This does feel combo-y. The Wanderer. Prevent all non-combat damage. That is an interesting hit against our deck. Luckily we have a board wipe that can kill planeswalkers, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Actually, yeah, our combo of casting Star of Extinction will kill a Wanderer before our Phyrexian Vindicator triggers. So I'm not worried. I'll play a tap land here. Here's the Doomscar. Alright. Now, next turn, I think I'm on ELESH NORN. Then Bombardment to put a counter on Wanderer. They can exile with Wanderer if they want. Okay. Now I get my Bombardment most likely. Okay. We got double Bombardment. This is pretty good. So first one, I'm going to target creature planeswalker, and then one land. The next one will target all the lands. Nice, we got Wanderer out of the way.
That's how it's going to be.
Looking pretty solid. They open up a Yorion, with a Meletus. Now I gotta try to constrict their lands before I die. Haphazard Bombardment again. 2, 3, 4. Alright, and I'll play Arch of Orazka. I'm getting the feeling I might need to use Valakut Awakening to draw stuff. Okay, we kill 2 things here. Get some lands out of the way, most likely. Okay. That was the creature we would have wanted to hit. Phyrexian Vindicator does blow out their Welcoming Vampire. Four mana for something. Okay, it's Yorion. I think I'm probably just killing Yorion. Okay, double Fateful Absence. Yeah, let's... Ooh, the question is Phyrexian Vindicator or killing some creatures. I think the move is to kill creatures. Because I am not going to be on too much health if they remove Vindicator. Okay, we strip 2 of their lands. See what they do now. We'll stop on their combat. I'm going to kill just Yorion. I'll take 2 damage. Let me wait until they actually attack. They don't attack. They're playing around Settle the Wreckage. Very cool. Do they play Ephemerate? Oh man, I'm wondering now. I will test it at the end of their turn. Alright, do you play Ephemerate to flicker Yorion? You do! You play 2 of them. Okay, they do not play 2 of them. Glad I held that up. Now I can play Vindicator, it'll blank all their ETBs. And we do have a backup in case it becomes necessary. You have to take 3 to get this thing in, but... Alright, and then we get 1 land. I might need to cycle with Valakut. Okay. I'm mostly just worried about removal for Vindicator. They don't have it. I will play an ELESH Norn. Phyrexian Vindicator isn't the one that blanks Welcoming Vampire. It's ELESH Norn that does that. Suppose I'll just keep my life total high and not attack. Okay, we got another Vindicator, and now... You know what, I'm not sure I want to do that with how low my life total is. I'll swing in with ELESH Norn. That'll get 1 creature out of the way unless they decide to take it. And now the goal is to just get them out of 20, or to get them under 20 life. Okay, cool. That prevents the ETB. Huge. We move to my turn. I'm going to start cycling. I'll discard 2 things to draw 3. Authority of the Consuls, Mazemind Tome. Okay, Mazemind Tome is good. Get this in there. Authority of the Consul starts to keep my life total high. Then I can draw with Mazemind Tome. I'm going to do that now since I have the mana to cast potentially something. Double Wrath of God isn't really it. ELESH Norn can go in without an issue now. And we're getting really close. So this thing got transformed. Gates of Tumbletown. 3, 6, 7, 8 mana for us. So even if I draw it, I can't win this turn. We move to combat swinging with you. Now she will die. Yeah, I'm not swinging with ELESH Norn if it's a potential trade. Okay, so nothing. We'll end turn. We will just stand here with a stalemate. Restoration of a Ganjo. Okay. That can return something. I can Arch of Erazka for 5 and then have 2 mana left over to Maze Mind Tome draw. Alright, let's go Star of Extinction here. Okay. We can do another Haphazard Bombardment and tithe them. Just kind of start playing the long game. Oh, whoops, we can't Haphazard Bombardment. Just one off. If I swing in with everything... Don't really want to kill Phyrexian Vindicator. It's important to me that it stays here, so I'll create a token. And create a second token. And then I will not attack. In turn. Okay, so here is my plan. We'll see how many creatures I have, and then I can try to kill some creatures with Haphazard Bombardment and open the way for an ELESH NORN to attack in, and then I can maybe kill them with Vindicator. Luckily, it's just me that gains life with these things. Restoration of Aganjo getting bigger. I think once the second one flips, then I'm using my Wraths of God. We'll have to see. I will draw here. I have enough mana otherwise. Not really worried. Field of Ruin. There's the Star of Extinction. So, I'm going to play it like this. I'm going to Haphazard Bombardment first. We're going to put counters on all of their creature things that can get in the way. It actually double ETBs, which I completely forgot about. ELESH NORN is nutty with Haphazard Bombardment. Then let me move to combat. I'll swing in with the Vindicator, so I'm not really worried about them attacking me anymore. They go under, and next turn I have the kill. We get to kill 3 of their things, and with them not able to gain life, we are looking good. Yeah, the combination of Haphazard Bombardment being an ETB ability and ELESH NORN doubling that means I get to put 8 counters on permanents I don't own, which is just absolutely insane. Alright, so they do not gain life yet, and now I get to Star of Extinction then this turn. I gain enough life, I'm looking okay. And will they pass through or attack? They'll attack me for 2. I go to 9. Okay, just to be sure, I'm going to do my draw, gain some life. And here we go. Here is Star of Extinction killing one of your planes. It resolves. Everything is dealt 20 damage. Phyrexian Vindicator deals 20 to the face. We got him. Alright, that was the full combo here in round 4. Glad we were able to do it. On to the next round. Time for round 5. I only have 2 lands with this hand. Maze Mind Tome can kinda help me get there. Strike It Rich is something that can start me off. Do have an ELESH NORN and Haphazard Bombardment. Like, those two together is an absolute nutty combo, as we saw in the last game. So against my better judgment, I'm going to keep this one. Opponent has mulliganed once already. Twice. Are they going to be able to play this game? So they're on 5 cards. Must be some sort of combo. Or they were really just done with lands. Okay. So, could be some sort of ramp kind of deal. I think I'll save Maze Mind Tome for draws. Ooh, okay, so this is Nykthos Devotion. Alright. So they're basically just going to try to ramp as hard as they can. My Fateful Absence does remove them. Interesting that they would do it on not Nykthos. They might be trying to see if I don't know what they're playing. I will prove to them that I know what I'm playing first by... Ooh, I like a land. I will Fateful Absence Kiora. Just absolutely turn off Nykthos. And then I will keep on going. So this is just like the elves deck, but then also runs Nykthos and Kiora. Alright. So I'll play this out. I'm 1 mana away from just playing a Doomscar. So I will foretell this, then I'm going to draw a card next turn. Or on their end step. Then I get to wipe their board, and I'm feeling pretty good next turn. I love the feel of non-blue control decks. Red-white has always been pretty good, and big red has been cool with Haphazard Bombardment. ELESH NORN just makes it way over the top now, though. Like, it actually has legs now, once you can get over the hump. Okay, we draw redundant ELESH NORN. That's not the land we were hoping for. Oh, yeah, right. I was Doomscarring anyway. Take a damage from that. This really does set them back, which is good. Now we're looking pretty. I want to scry to a land here. I will scry on my upkeep if I need to. Cool, I don't need to.
Not to brag, but my friends, I love to make it. Let's get moving.
So they have a total of 6 permanents now. If they get up to 8, this is going to line up so perfectly. So here's ELESH NORN. Oh, they concede just on that? What could they have been playing that ETBs? I guess they just don't like Praetors. Oh well, either way, that was round 5. Let's move on to round 6. Okay, here we go in round 6. I'm actually re-recording this round because I got a game just now against Mono Black Rats with Walk the Plank, the 2 black removal for non-merfolk creatures. And I unfortunately forgot to press record. We came really close to turning the corner there, but ultimately didn't and died with exact damage. So in this game, we have a lot of board wipes here. Like, a lot. And then Authority of the Consuls getting out will help us. I think this is an okay hand. We do get to have this come early. I think I'm getting rid of that card. Then Field of Ruin. We're going to foretell Doomscar. Now, either we're going to foretell Doomscar or Treasure Map. I think I'm going to Doomscar first. Yeah, because I would just rather activate Treasure Map the turn I play it. Robber of the Rich, okay. We have to start playing out our hand now so that they cannot do much with Robber of the Rich. I'll play an Authority. And I'll get a Treasure Map out now. I think worst case they play another Robber, but I'm not too worried about that. Let's see if they deploy more creatures. So they have Bone Crusher Giant, okay. That would be nice to eat with Settle the Wreckage. Well, right now I can hold up Fateful Absence and then get a Scry in. Play with Fire. Weird deck. So are they just trying to scry for another red land? They must be stuck. Don't know what they're looking for. Fateful Absence. That unfortunately gives them a draw. Maybe I should have taken 2 damage there. Okay. Well, I get to do my scry. Now it's about me getting my plan on board. Phyrexian Vindicator, I don't know if it's time for it right now. I mean, getting a 5/5 out is really good. Especially against this deck that just has pointed removal. Okay. Looks like I just draw this turn. Another Robber. Luckily, that comes in tapped. Another Authority. That's huge. I'll take that over looking for another white source. And you know what I can do? I can actually activate this. I'm not going to take that land, then I will flip this, and now I can play Phyrexian Vindicator. Alright, now we're cooking. Let's see if they can remove that. Wonder if they play their own Fateful Absences. Okay, so they're just trying to cycle. Wow, they played Justice Strike. Oh, right, that actually doesn't do anything to me. I get to kill their thing for free. Nice. Alright, now it is slow boat to winning the game. Alright. I'll settle the wreckage then next turn. I have nothing else to do with my mana. Flame Skull. Flyer that can't block. Stop after their attacks. Settle the wreckage them. Nice. And already I'm back at 19. Yeah, so I think they were really hurting for red mana. There's like a chance that they can do something now, but I'll start getting a Smothering Tide tax on them. They gotta produce a flying blocker by next turn or remove my creature. I don't think they can do it. And they agree. Alright, so the re-recorded game 6, we have done it. On to the final round. Alright, we're in for the final round. We have a bit of card selection, we have one of our payoffs, and we have some removal. This is a fine enough hand to keep, in my mind. I'll lead on a single plains. Likely doing a Mazemind Tome here. And I'll probably just use it to draw. Okay, opponent on some white-black shenanigans. Got a Blast Zone. I am 1 white mana away from playing a Phyrexian Vindicator on curve. That's really exciting. Otherwise, it's ELESH NORN on 5, potentially. Alright. Here we go with drawing a card. We got the second Vindicator. Let's get a white source. Oh, darn, we were so close. Okay, well, we do for sure have ELESH NORN next turn. Wonder what they're playing. They do have the locked lane, so definitely on the more controlling side. It's Doom Foretold. Whoa, that's kind of out of nowhere. So what do? Do I start killing their creatures to try to get them to lose Birth of Meletus next turn? I think I may just end up losing my things to Doom Foretold. So that's what it seems like. In my upkeep, I will respond to their Doom Foretold thing by activating it to draw a card. Okay, we have a bunch of Fateful Absences. Draw for turn. There is that land I was looking for. Fortunately, I don't think I'm going to be playing a Vindicator this next turn. Star of Extinction can take them off of black somewhat. So I think I'm more excited about doing something like that. I'll discard one of these many Fateful Absences. So they just keep up blockers, okay. What do they play next? Another Doom? Archon of Sun's Grace, whoa. That's gonna die. Okay, so I will need to discard something to this. I think I'll get rid of one of the Vindicators. Yeah, I only need one. And we are really close to being able to just win. Alright, so what I'll do is I will just play this as a land, play a Vindicator, and we will need to hit them once, but we're looking pretty close to a win. I think Phyrexian Vindicator dies. They're going to find a way to kill it. Ah, ECD. Alright. That's okay. Well, I can just remove their board. I want to do it after they ECD me, though. It's too bad Blast Zone can't kill things for 0. So I think I'm just on passing through Fateful Absencing their creature and then just seeing what they produce. I can move this into the Foretell Zone. And I feel pretty protected here. So searching for an enchantment card. The question is, what do they do? Is this some sort of 9-life Solemnity thing? Aetherios. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So what do I do now is the question. Am I worried about 2 damage a turn? Not really. So what have I seen so far? I've seen ECD, I've seen Doom Foretold Archon. I think pumping my Blast Zone to 3 and trying to get it to 4 eventually is probably a better use of my mana. Okay. So Star of Extinction is on next turn. Gonna take another 2 this turn, I believe. They get something back from the graveyard with ECD, then I wipe their board. And I can probably play ELESH NORN the same turn. Arch of Orazka, unfortunately, is off for me, so they get their Archon back. You gonna play Aetherios? You play another Archon. Treacherous Blessing. Oh, this is good. Treacherous Blessing might make them lose enough life for me to kill them. I'll resolve. I won't even kill it with Blast Zone. I'll leave Blast Zone on 3. Take 2. Move to my turn. Okay. Here's Doomscar. Here's ELESH NORN. Alright. They have Doom Foretold. Gosh. Alright. Is it when it enters the battlefield? Oh, that was a Scryland, right? So Aetherios, what do they get as their second land? Another ECD. Okay. Well, if I just kill their Blast Zone, then they're forced to sack Doom Foretold. Then we're kind of neutral. Okay. Taking Authority of the Consuls, that's nice. I can strike it rich. I'll just do this now. Okay, then I can strike it rich once. Last turn. Sack Doom. And we are back to the races. ECD doesn't do anything when it comes in. They're probably on Aetherios. Okay. This guy doesn't really matter too much for me. I lose my Authority of the Consuls. Another Star of Extinction. I'll have to strike it rich here. We're just kind of developing here. It's going to be hard to cut them off of a color of mana. Okay, before they put the coin counter on, I'm going to kill it. They investigate. We've got a grindy game here. I need to draw into some of my card advantage spells. There's one of them. Okay. Now Arch of Orazca produces. Though I don't really have enough mana to do it and Maze Mind Tome. I want to eventually try to gain life with the tome, so I'm going to be putting mana into it for sure. Alright, let's see what we can draw to get out of this situation. I'm 3 Fateful Absences into the bin. Vindicator is pretty good. They do show ECD though, so I can't really do anything about it. Do I have enough? How close am I? I'm 2 mana away from Vindicating and Star of Extinctioning. Alright, I got Fateful Absence. This does have a coin counter on it, right? 1 coin counter. And the coin counter, does it bring it to the battlefield? Okay. Let's see. Fateful Absence is fine. I guess I'll just kill it in there as it attacks. Then I can draw 1 turn. Okay, so they're just putting things out now. They want to get into my hand. This is non-creature, non-land card. So me Fateful Absencing now is a thing that I want to do. Kind of wish I had killed this in response. But so be it. I'll let them make that creature. Oh, and it having lifelink does suck. I'm gonna kill this. I need to avoid them gaining life. It will come back. Okay. In my upkeep, do I Maze Mind Tome? Treacherous Blessing. Okay. With the latest, they're at 21. Cast 1 more spell, please. Scry. Oh, they are so close to dead. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. I'm gonna lose a Star of Extinction. So they're gonna know about it on their turn. I'm gonna draw a card. Haphazard Bombardment. Okay. Sacred Foundry untapped. I think I have to Star of Extinction now. Maybe they take Bombardment and then I can get my combo off. I want to get rid of the thing that's making them creatures. This hurts a little bit. Okay. They do get some stuff back on their turn. They actually have almost enough to kill me. Take Haphazard, please. Oh, they did it. Oh my gosh, there's a chance. Wait, no, there's not. Oh, wait, no, I used my treasures to cast that. Well, I think we're kind of just boned then, aren't we? Go to 1. Yeah, we're in the same issue. We need 3 damage. So I have to Starve Extinction and Maze Mind Tome. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, now it's kind of clear that I need to destroy everything. Let's get rid of the utility land. Aetherus is still big, isn't he? Oh yeah, he's enough. Yeah, they got me. Alright. What a fun little control mirror here with 2 non-average control decks. So they were on on Saga, Enchantment, Doom Foretold. Really, really cool. This used to be a pretty popular standard deck, if I recall correctly, way back in the Theros times. Yeah, no, not at all mad to lose to this deck. This is kind of a throwback. So anyway, that was game 7. That is it with Phyrexian Vindicator and I forget what I called this deck. It was Phyrexian Extinction. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a try if you enjoy non-standard control decks. I think this one was a lot of fun. It does do things well, but you know, despite not being a very competitive deck, like I wouldn't take this into the ranked queue. But, you know, it kind of can hang with some fringe decks, so the games are interesting at least. Anyway, that's it for me. Like the video if you like, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I'm out. See you later.